Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. What's popping, guys? Welcome to both Footy Reacts TV and Zeer Talks. And welcome to another edition, so I believe the 11th one, of Cup Südkurve show. You get me? We are here to chat Liverpool. As you can clearly see, this fraud. He has Isak in his background because he actually scored for once in his life.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not Isak, it's Isak for once. Yeah, man. So we're gonna talk about that game, and then obviously, then there's our game, which we won 3-1 this weekend after our devastating losses in the Champions League. You know what I mean? Yes, I finally lost for once. So yeah, man, it'll be interesting. You know what I mean? But guys, you guys know exactly what to do. Subscribe to not just Zeer Talks, Footy Reacts TV. We are co-streaming this at the moment. Like, comment your way. Go check socials. Press alarm bells as well, by the way. And yeah, hopefully you're good wherever you are, man. Hey, Reacts. What do you want to talk about, man? Do you want to talk about Liverpool winning 2-0? I actually saw bits of that game when I got back home.
We won a game. We won a game. We won a game. We won a game.
Here we fucking
We're going to go to the Champions League final. We're going all the way. We're going to beat Sunderland and we're going to go to Leeds and fuck them up. Da, 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 da. Nah, I'm only joking, man. Hope everyone's doing well. Slap a like on both streams. Subscribe. The best show of the week. Sit back, relax, because you're going to enjoy the show for the next hour. And you're going to watch Zeer rage at his watch along. But
there you are.
We'll start on the, the champions. 2-0 win. I mean, look, I'm not going to sit here and actually overgas it, but I can't lie to you, man. I was nervous coming into this game. Very nervous. Thinking, man, is it just going to be rinse and repeat? The new routine. Lose after lose after lose. But we won a football match. And I'm very happy, man. We played well. However, it's West Ham. We now have to go and beat Sunderland.
That's not easy, by the way. I hope you know.
Oh, no. I know it's not going to be easy. I'm dreading it. I'm absolutely dreading it. However, credit to the manager. You got it spot on with the tactics. You got everything spot on that he needed to do. Joe Gomez at right back. Mo Salah dropped. Alexander Isak actually being played to as a striker. Florian Wirtz is probably his best game in a Liverpool shirt. And yeah, it's just all good feelings, man. And we needed just a win, just to get a bit of confidence, because I believed if we'd have lost to West Ham, I reckon I would have gone on Twitter and I would have seen a Liverpool statement.
Interesting, bro. I saw that game, bro, and I mean, I didn't see all of it because I got home and I saw like the ending stages, and by then like you were 1-0 up, and you still haven't gotten your second goal. I saw the Paqueta red card. That Paqueta, brother, I don't know. I mean, I want some people making jokes about him betting on himself to get a red card there. I'm not joking. There were people actually saying that. But I'll be real. You just coasted your way through, but it was nothing pretty. But again, fair enough that you got the win for once, because to be honest, but then again, you're doing the bare minimum. I mean, West Ham, in all due respect, they've not been good this season. So yeah, it's one of those, bro. It's one of those. You
Yeah.
get the win, you move on. You just get the win and you move on. You just move on.
No, it is very much one of those ones where we get the win and move on. Like, hence why I'm not like over gassing it. Yeah, I did about 5 seconds of me gassing it, which is probably being clipped. But we move. However, we now there is expectations. We have to now go and beat Sunderland. We now have to go on a run, despite how bad we have been. Do I think Liverpool will go on a run? No. I think there's a chance we do drop points to Sunderland. I think there's a chance we do drop points to Leeds. But it doesn't matter about what I think. The club should be doing it. We have to go on a run, because if we don't go on a run, man, top 4, top 5, lock it off by the end of the year, and this manager will be sacked.
You still have a question. Do you think he's staying till the end of the season, or do you think he'll get sacked?
I think if he actually changes it up and starts being stubborn and naive, etc., who knows? But if he reverts back to type, which I think he probably will, because the evidence and the homework is there to be proven, I think he will get the sack. I think he will get the sack, in my opinion. I do.
Let's see, man. I mean, because bro, I'll be real. From what I've heard, like usually Liverpool managers get backed for a time.
They
Which
do.
I mean, to be honest, I don't agree with. But listen, Arne Slot after that PSV game, which funny enough, I remember calling. And you know what's funny? I didn't even know it was going to be in Anfield. I actually thought it was going to be away. That was part of the reasons why I predicted it. But at Anfield, bro, I'll be honest. Like bro, at some point, Slot, the door is there, bro. Yeah, the door is there. But let's see what you do against Sunderland. Let's see what you do against Sunderland.
Do you wait? Have we spoken since? Do you know what my stance is on the manager?
I heard that you're starting to want him to be gone. I did hear that. Yes.
So you can no longer call me a fraud. Say, Reacts, where's your
yeah, but it took you so long. It took you a while.
It took me so long. I'm not
You were supposed to see the light. You were supposed to see the vision. However, you have seen the vision. So it's better late than never, brother. It's better late than never. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, listen, I find it interesting that Salah also didn't start. That's another thing, and he didn't even play at all. I don't know if he's being rested for. Bruv, Olise is not happening. You keep dreaming. But as I was saying, Salah didn't play. I don't know if he's being rested for Sunderland or if he didn't play because he wanted to try something different. What are you saying about that?
I think he had to because his job. I think when your job's that much on the line, you have to try something new that isn't working. What was working before was just getting us loss after loss after loss. Do you get me? So we had no choice but to ultimately try something new. Otherwise, this man will be sacked. This man will be sacked. So he had no choice but to try something new, which I gave him credit for in the match reaction, and it pulled off. However, like I said a couple of minutes ago, it is West Ham. However, you still deserve to get the credit because you've beaten what's in front of you. And Mo Salah's been poor. Like, this is Mo Salah of last season, so this was no surprise that Mo Salah got dropped, but it's a surprise by this manager. It's a surprise by this manager. Bless up views, mate. Everyone, make sure you
Yeah,
slap a
by
like.
the way, for some reason, I just got gifted membership on your channel, bro. So big up to you. I swear to I just got notified. So yeah, big up to you, viewers, man. Every single time. But yeah, go on, react. Go subscribe to this channel as well.
Yeah, I mean, look. The way I look at it from this perspective is he has to do something, you know, and he has to do something again against Sunderland. He cannot revert back to type. If he reverts back to type, cut the cord, cut whatever you do, walk off the plank at the back door. I don't know Vista, do you know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm glad he changed it up because I think the best thing about when he changed it up was Joe Gomez at right back.
Yeah.
You know, the fact that you know Joe Gomez was playing right back is something I liked. He switched up, and to be honest, we had no choice but to switch up at right back. Frimpong is currently out injured. Bradley is out injured. Obviously, they've just returned back to training at the current stated time. You then also got in the factor of so Bosso is so vital to be important to our midfield, so he had to stay in the midfield. So it was just quite good to see because he just went back to basics. And I've been screaming this for weeks and weeks. I don't want to see no fancy stuff. Look, if you've got to drop players to go back to basics, drop the players to go back to basics. You know Gordon Ramsay when he goes into kitchen nightmares, he's right. I need to strip the kitchen back. I need to do a deep clean. I need to go back to basics. That's what we need to do at this club and with this squad to succeed, especially under this manager. If we are to ever succeed under this manager, needs to go back to basics, implement some things, and that's what he did against West Ham. Gomez at right back, Szoboszlai off the right, keeping the likes of Gravenberch, McAllister in midfield. Florian Wirtz actually getting him involved in the game. Alexander Isak actually playing through the striker, because people have known that people think I'm some Isak fanboy. I'm not some Isak fanboy. I watch football with my eyes. I don't think Isak is a part of the problem. So hence why I'm sticking up for him. Bless up Isak, man. What a finish it was. Oh my days. Do you know what I mean? Like, for me, he's our best attacker as an all-round attacker right now. And he
You
should
don't think
be.
it's like
No, but I'm talking. Oh no, this season Ekitike has been better, but I'm talking like all round as a forward. Alexander Isak's the best forward we've got, so the game should be around him. He cost me 125 million. If I can't have my 125 million pound striker, you know, being played through creating chances for scoring goals, then there's a massive problem because it's like, what did we spend the 125 million quid on? Unless we paid with 125 million quid of monopoly cash. Do you get what I'm saying? So it was good to see. Kirkes massively improved. Canate was really good on the ball. Van Dijk good. Um, just going back to basics, like I said, man. And the midfield was dropped back by 5 or 7 yards. because I've been screaming to you each week about our midfield being too open, too expanse, no midfield. I watched a bit of the game back yesterday. I'm watching it back without the emotion and stuff. Our midfield was dropped back by like 5, 6, 7, 8 yards, which massively helped within the protection of the back four. Hence why we did so well. So I want to see that again with Sunderland tomorrow. But did you see any of the goals, or what did you see again?
No,
Sorry.
I saw. I mean, this second one is pretty standard. Not gonna lie. Um, the same with even the Gakpo one. I mean, the Gakpo one. I mean, West Ham's defending was abysmal. You took advantage in the end. It's pretty simple. You know what I mean? But yeah, bro, again, like you didn't look great, but like again, you didn't need to because West Ham are just ass. You know what I mean? It's just one of them ones. And Paqueta getting a red card did not do them any favors. Which I find it dumb to be honest, because he got a red card for arguing with the ref. It wasn't even for a challenge because he wasn't even involved in the challenge. So yeah, it's a weird one from the referee. But again, you done your job as you should. You move on to Sunderland game, and that's about it. It's just whatever, innit? I mean, yeah, yeah. I don't know what else really for me to say. It's
Do you
just
think Liverpool makes top five?
you should, but will you? I doubt it.
If I
Actually, I mean, listen, if either he changes it around or he doesn't change it, but then he gets sacked and you find somebody new. Yes, but the problem is these are all if possible maybes, So I don't know. I really
yeah.
don't know.
No, I hear
That
you.
like I see in the chat everyone saying top five, but like on what basis are we saying this though? Because we're just at this page you're just saying it because Liverpool's the big name. But talk about the performance on a football pitch. We're talking about right now. You have Arsenal, City, Chelsea, right? Those are three teams already like in the top four nailed on. Yeah. Um, Aston Villa just snuck their way in, but I don't know how long they're gonna last. Same with Sunderland. How long are they gonna last? Um, who else is in the mix at the moment? Let's check the table out. Let's check the table. Oh, there you go. So you have Brighton ain't last. Man United they ain't gonna last. Actually, you know what? To be fair, in context, it is possible. Yeah.
If this manager doesn't revert back to type, if this manager reverts back to type and we stick with him, yeah, we ain't making it. We'll finish like
Like you'd probably allow these Villas or Brightons or whatever to get it, or
Mhm.
Man United even if Amram fix up. Like again, or hell, maybe if Palace even gets back to form, because they have the players to get there. To be fair, like
Yeah.
if you allow these man to fix up and you don't fix up, then yeah, you ain't making it. But obviously, yeah, it is one of those ones in which Liverpool, if they do fix up, yeah. But again, if buts and maybes. Liverpool is as bad as everyone else below top three, but they have room to grow. Well, yeah, but I can say the same with some other teams if what I mean they don't fix up. Let's say how it is, man. So listen, obviously it's possible, but then again, what have we seen that makes me think that it will happen?
No, I hear you. I know. I hear you. I think, like I said, if his manager doesn't, if he goes back to basics, Liverpool will win football matches because they have quality players on the pitch. And going back to basics with the squad will get you results. You will succeed. But if he reverts back to type was what after what he has been doing, you're going to see a lot more 3-0 losses, 2-0 losses, big losses like the PSV one. Thank God we didn't do the show last week because I escaped the cooking.
To be honest, we did it, but we did it before. We did it before.
Yeah, oh yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. We are
But you
pretty.
know what? I will say one thing though. Do you think Allison being back is a kind of a savior for you guys?
I mean, in terms of reassurance and confidence in the defence, I would say so. But then at the same time, Mamadashvili didn't really put a foot wrong. Um, he didn't really put a foot wrong. I mean, Allison played in a Forest game, we lost 3-0. So it didn't really make a difference. I think from a defending aspect, obviously Allison in between the sticks is always going to be good. It's always going to give you confidence. However, um, yeah, I have been cooked a lot this season, man. Listen, I'm
Oh yeah,
Burnley.
bro. Aziz is on to you, Liverpool fans, bro. Because this guy is he is one toxic negative Liverpool fan, bro. If you're gonna call people toxic, bro, you know what I mean? Man, got
Yeah. No,
yeah, listen,
no, I agree. But no, we need to ultimately just. I'm not like I said, man. I'm not going to gas it. Look, I won't start believing in this manager again until he goes on a run. So let's say we've got 6 games from now until the end of the year. If this manager, let's say, picks up 5 wins and a draw, that'll be what, 7 games unbeaten, 6 wins in 7. I'll start to believe again. Maybe you can possibly turn it around because you've gone on a bit of a run. You've faced a couple of decent teams like your Sunderlands, like your Inter Milans, like your well, I was going to say it's Tottenham, but I won't really put Tottenham in there, Sunderland, etc. I would start to believe again and start to get positive. But until then, I can't really ultimately be getting positive until he goes on somewhat level of a run. And whether he does that, obviously, again, is going to be remain to be seen. And if we lose tomorrow, sack him because that West Ham result becomes irrelevant. 1 win, sorry, 4 wins, I think it would be in 13 or 14 games. No, I don't care if you've just won your previous game, you get out. And I think the owners will look at it from that perspective. I think the owners know that he needs to get 3 wins from 3, i.e., Sunderland and Leeds on top of that. So hopefully he does that because Liverpool Football Club needs to start winning football matches because surprisingly, we're only not. I'm not trying to say we're in a title race. Like, not a chance. I don't even know if we're in a top 5 race as of right now.
yeah,
But
cheers.
to say how bad we have been, loss after loss after loss, 4 losses in a row, then win 2, 4 losses in a row, then we go and win 1 again. We're only 9 points off Arsenal, and we're only 2 points or a point off the top 5. It's kind of mad. But then that early work we did in the season where we won 5 games in a row massively helped as to why we are there. Because if we didn't beat Newcastle last minute, Bournemouth, Burnley last minute, yeah, there's
The free kick against Arsenal was big as well.
yeah, you'll be looking at Liverpool genuinely probably would be around that relegation zone.
Yeah, yeah, but you know what? Speaking of Liverpool, I say we divert. Now, I don't know if you've read this, but honest, well, he did some. I think he did some interview or something, right? He says this. I think he. I don't know what it was, but he got interviewed and he got asked about a question about Verts. Um, and he said apparently Slot promised him something that he's now clearly not keeping. Which was the 10. He promised him he'd get number 10 shirt and that he'd build a new team around him. That was rubbish. He got the number 7, and the new team is clearly not playing around Florian Wirtz. I feel terribly sorry for him. Everything went through him in Leverkusen. Um, in Liverpool, he gets 5 passes and a half, and if he loses the ball twice, he gets a bad rating. That's his opinion. I have a feeling you're gonna agree with some of what he said
Um, I
because he
agree
actually
with.
feels terribly sorry. It's not like he's dissing him.
I think he sounds. He's upset. I mean, I've got it on my screen. Yeah, so I don't know why he's getting involved to start off with. Like, why is his brother getting involved?
He always, bro. He's the biggest mouth in world football, bro. I said this yesterday, even talking because I did a show with Yunus, the Barca fan. Yeah, and he was talking about how yeah, it was an event. Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it was an event, and he was asking that event. You're right. Yeah, but he also brought up with Barcelona about how he's shocked that Barcelona are still competing for La Liga the way that they're being run. Like the way that they're being run, he thinks it'd be in Division Two. That's what he said, bro. He said that a week ago. You know what I mean? Like, bro, this guy is a massive fucking mouth, bro. Like, he's more concerned about others than concerned about our club nowadays, which is crazy. You know what I mean? And you know what it is with Holy Honest as well, bro. It's like, do you remember the whole Jackson contract situation when we first
Mm-hmm.
got him on loan? Yeah. Do
Mm-hmm.
you remember how we got made fun of about how we paid hella money,
Mm-hmm.
bro? The reason why it went down a little bit is because he spoke out. He spoke out saying how basically that he needs to have 45 starts, and then he actually doubled down on it and said it's not happening. He's a big mouth, bro. He just speaks a lot. You know what I mean? So
Mm. I mean, look, the fact that I'm gonna read one of these quotes. He said he promised him he'll get the 10 shirt, and they'll build a new team around him. That was rubbish. He got the number 7 shirt. Like, why does he need to have the need to mention that? Why does he have the need to mention that? And the new team is clearly not playing around Florian Wirtz. You're just jealous that you don't clearly have him, and I feel terribly sorry for him. Everything that went through him at Leverkusen. In Liverpool, he gets 5 passes and a half, and if he loses the ball twice, he gets a bad rating. I agree with the latter part of what he says in the
yeah,
context of, if he loses the ball, he gets a bad rating. However, what I don't agree with, like, is it's not been played through him. I think that's just due down to the system, and I think the way that Arne Slot structured our team is the way he's not gone as to why it's not gone through him, such going through the pitch. But this guy just sounds like an absolute tool, man. Just absolute bear rattled, you know, because I mean, to be fair, this whole stuff about old gentleman's agreement, the next German superstar, like, just allow it. You got
I mean, the
Musiala.
next German superstar that was more on Khan's Rummenigge, but I get your point. Yeah. To be honest, I agree with things that he said in general, but yeah, he's speaking out of in a petty place. Maybe if maybe if you paid the money, who knows? But then again, it's not really about only money because Verts made the decision in it. But this is what I mean, bro. Maybe if Verts, and I maintain this, if he made the better decision by joining us, who knows? Maybe he'd be playing better football. Uh, listen, that's all I'm gonna say, bro. Because this season, I know we lost to Arsenal, but one thing I'll tell you, bro, is guess what? This season as a whole, we've been playing better football, bro. Could you imagine if Verts was in that team?
Be honest, would you take Florian Wirtz right now?
Yeah,
Would you pay 100 million for him?
from Liverpool, fuck no. But if it was by the time when
Do you think
what
he
you
ends
call
up at Bayern one day still?
no, no, he'll stay. He's gonna stay at Liverpool. Actually, maybe in his later stage of the career, maybe actually. But or if he does go back to Germany, he'll go back to Leverkusen.
Well, you think he's going to do a long stance at Liverpool?
But again, depends on how you guys do in the long term, though. Yeah,
Oh
again,
yeah,
it's
100.
like what I said about Elise. Now I'm using it on you. It's like, what are you winning at the time he's there? At some point he leave. I think he goes to us, Leverkusen again, but that's later stage maybe. Yeah, or
You
and
don't
like
think
if
Real
he's going,
Madrid?
and if it's not us, that's an upgrade too. He's going to Real Madrid.
I think he stays at Liverpool for the next 10 years.
Let's see. Listen, I
I
mean, it's too soon to have this conversation because he just joined you, by the way. I think having this conversation is very soon. You know what I
no,
mean?
no, I want him to stay, man, because I know the quality of him. So
No,
I'm not.
I know. By the way, I know how good he is, bro. Just by the way, so I can be shameless at times, but like, let's be real. The guy is actually quality, bro. You know what I mean? Like, jokes aside, that brother can pick up, bro. That's why I thought he'd work at Bayern and Man City because the way that he plays his football, Pep would have been able to get a tune out of him easy. The way with his passes and passing and everything, but even his dribbling is pretty good. The only problem with Florian Wirtz though is sometimes he shies away from certain situations. That's the only problem with that guy.
I've said that he doesn't shoot enough.
Like like you see, like for example, Musiala, right?
Hmm.
He is a humble, shy guy in general, but in the football, you can tell he wants the ball more. He wants to dribble too much. Like I actually feel like with Musiala, he's in some ways in front of goal the complete opposite to Vert because with Musiala, it's like he's trying to dribble his way to goal. You know what I mean? He's trying to. With Florian Wirtz, you can tell sometimes in the final third, the guy is like thinking, "Do I pass? Do I shoot?" You know what I mean? Like sometimes he needs to be a bit more cold blooded in it. That's what it is. But anyway, but by the way, back to Honest again. You see him speaking out just shows why he didn't want to choose us because again we speak too much about the brother. I know he was asked about him, so I don't want to because I know you're not happy with what he said to some degree, but at the same time he was questioned about him. You know,
Hmm.
but my thing is, it's just he could have answered it in a better way, maybe.
Yep.
But because I'm not shocked, this guy is probably one of, if not the biggest mouth, bro.
Do
He
you want him
just runs.
sacked?
Bro, I think he needs to walk. You can't sack him because he's fucking head of the supervisory board.
No, but like,
Head,
if it was up to you, like he goes on or stays, are you saying go or stay?
yeah, but the way he goes, he has to walk. He has to resign, basically.
How long's he been at Bayern München?
He's been at Bayern now, bro, since like since late 70s.
So, respect. Is it going to be one of those ones where he's there forever?
Bruh, but this guy loves the club too much, so probably. But he did say I recently that if the club is at a stage in which he feels like he can let the club go, he'll do it. But like he and Khan Rummenigge, both of them said that. But the thing is, I don't know how true that is because
Mhm.
at this point, the way I see it, I don't know if this club is even ready to be run properly. Like I know we're playing well right now, but we're playing well in spite of the board. I have to keep it 100%. You know what I mean? It's all in spite of that. So let's see, man. So yeah, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is.
Yeah. No, no. No, I hear you. I hear you. Jackson finally scored.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
I mean, to be honest, Jackson, he scored actually these actually he scored how many goals he scored? I know he scored against Leverkusen, he scored against Club Brugge, he scored the other day against St. Pauli. But to be honest, the goal he scored against St. Pauli, let's be honest, he only scored it because we scored the winning goal, which it's a good segue. Yeah,
Mhm.
Lucho winner. He scored the winner because of that pass from Kimmich. By the way, what a pass! I have to admit, what a cross. And from there, Nabry pressed that Smith brother at the back. Jackson runs through, goal. Initially, I thought it was offside because I thought Nabry would have won the ball, but it turns out Smith lost the ball. So that's why I wasn't given offside, you know. But listen, I mean, generally speaking, though, I mean, I was not moved with that performance as a whole. I mean, we looked very sluggish in the first phase of the first half. Tried getting a first goal, nothing. Actually, we didn't even nothing come off. I mean, you had Carl hit the post, you had Bischoff hit the post. You know what I mean, and all that stuff. And we got the goal through. To be fair, what nice ball from Kim. Yeah, Kim and Jay. Diaz literally he receives the ball, but he falls. Yeah, but one thing I'll give Diaz, because you don't like that I talk but down on the guy, but one thing I will give him is this brother doesn't really complain, really. He just continues playing. Like bro will be playing while he's laying down on the floor. And that's what he did for that goal, bro. He literally passed the ball while he was laying
I,
on the
I, I
ground.
told you, man. But by the way, in the game, was Luis Diaz wearing gloves?
I don't focus on that. How do you focus on? I don't focus on that. I really don't focus on this.
If you see Luis Diaz wear gloves, be prepared to enjoy. Luis Diaz loves turning up when it comes to the winter. He'll
Man's making me check to be cute, bro. Man making me. No, he did not wear gloves.
damn, you need him to wear gloves. When he wears gloves, yeah, he's an absolute beast.
Yeah, I just checked on his Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, he wore white, but I don't know why that matters. To be honest, that's a bit weird. Uh, but yeah, listen. But yeah, listen. Anyway, yeah, Diaz. I'm not gonna lie. I thought Diaz was man of the match anyway that game. But that pass for Guerrero's goal, great. Um, but then second half again, I was not moved with the way that we played. Struggling to get a goal against St. Paul. And listen, I get it. St. Pauli played a low block and all that shit. But at some point, like you have to like break down that low block. And we did, to be fair, but it took us till the 90th minute. I'm not moved. You get me? But again, when we got that second goal, that's when Jackson gets his third because they get desperate, and then we press in transition, and then we get the opening 1v1 that Jackson needed. If Jackson didn't score that, I would have been like, bro, but I thought it was off. So yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Wait,
Did you gather what happened that game?
what in the Bayern?
Yeah, did you watch it?
No, I didn't watch it. No, because wait, what time was you on this weekend?
UK time that 2:30. I think I could be wrong.
I'm pretty
For
sure.
me, 5:30.
I'm pretty sure the game I watched was what did I watch? I watched Man City.
Oh, the 3-2. Phil
Yeah,
Foden.
3-2. So I was mainly focusing on that, to be fair. But I have been keeping up with your club, and I know it's the game's been and gone, but I wanted to say that Carl goal is goal of the Champions League.
Yeah, but to be fair, it's more of because of Joshua Kimmich. Listen, I will admit, I thought Joshua Kimmich actually he actually played a good game, despite us losing. I just didn't like the defending from the corner. Yeah, that's the only thing. But otherwise, I thought he was one of our better players. He, Olise, and Carl. But I also do have to say, Calafiori locked up Olise once he come on, which is annoying. But you know what? A lot of it has to do with the fact that I think Arteta managed the game, and while he managed the game, a company didn't properly. Because it's like it's all good you bring on Guerrero, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and it's all good that you bring on what's his name, Bischoff, but the problem is you're bringing them on for the wrong guys to come off. Like, why is Carl coming off? Carl was doing good. He was our best player. You know, literally got the goal, was making things happen to a degree. Why are you getting rid of him? I know he's young. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? He wants to continue to play. I don't like when momentum is being ruined. That's what it is, especially when you're losing. And then with Bischoff, it's Listen, I mean, true woke, but again, that's not the point, bro. It's called managing the game, innit? Like, the thing is, Bischoff, why is he coming on for Limer? Limer should have stayed on the pitch.
Yep.
Stanisic should have fucked off to the bench. You see, this is the thing. Because now, if Limer plays right back, you put Bischoff left back, Calafiori, guess what? You can say he's fit and Olise is tired. Now Olise has help, which he's been having a lot, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just one of them ones, bro. Like a company just mismanaged it in the second half. I actually even think the first half we weren't that great. I know we had the ball, but we kept on losing it. So like, what's the point of saying we played great if we're gonna lose the ball? If you lose the ball, for me by default, you're shit. If you keep on losing the ball with having this much possession, you're ass. That's the way I view it, because a top side that wants to play ball, make sure they go on the other half and get the job done. They didn't get the job done. They lost the ball. So say how it is. Say how it is.
No, I hear you.
Not you, because you're a Liverpool. I'm talking in general, Bayern fans and whatever. Master Zeer, you need to glaze the Arsenal, bro. That is so real. You are this guy. No, but Arsenal did play well, though. I can't even listen. Wesley's ego is gonna be boosted. But let's be honest, Arsenal actually did play well on the night. Declan Rice, bro, this fucking bastard. He had Harry Kane in his pocket, man. He and the Saliba and Mosquera, they were all over Kane, man. But you know what? Here's something I'll say about Harry Kane. He needs to be more imposing. You know, as good as I rate the guy, at some point in a big game, the problem with it is he stays deep too much. Sometimes you just need to impose yourself going forward. You know what I mean? Like, like have a go with the center backs. You can't just be. And he's another one that shies at times, bruv. Have a go, bro. That's why people rate Haaland more, because Haaland is more of a menace. You know, he's like a menace to the center backs. Harry Kane, unfortunately, he's not really moving like a menace like that. He's somebody that wants to involve everybody, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is the center backs just feel too comfy. That's the thing. By the way, this same problem happened against Real Madrid 2 seasons ago. He would sit deep, so now the center backs just felt calm. You know? This is the thing. So, yeah. That's one thing I'd say about Harry Kane. He needs to stop doing this dropping deep 24/7. Do it, but don't overdo it. He overdoes it sometimes. Like, but last season I was complaining. This season, like, I was not as much, because it's like he's actually been minimizing it, or if he's been doing it, he's been in the box more. But anyway.
No. I hear you, man. I do. I think it's very interesting to see what happens with Bayern Munich. I think someone put in when someone put in the chat, do you guys think you'll win the Champions League? Did last week's match give you a wake up?
I mean, my match reaction is literally called wake up call. So yeah, but that doesn't mean I don't think we can go far. That just means that if we are to do so, they gotta fix up.
Yep.
Yeah, it's that, bro. By the way, that Chelsea game happened, didn't it?
Yeah.
And one thing I learned, and I was talking about this on that Bayern show I did with what's his name, Danny. Chelsea, yeah, they had 3 forwards in transition. So now that forced some Arsenal defenders to actually join them. Now there's gaps in the box. Easier for the goalkeeper to save. Company, notes. Take notes. Bro,
I do think you are being overreactionary. You've lost one game.
One game to the best team at the moment. Yeah. How do you win Champions Leagues? By beating the best, brother.
By the way, we beat Arsenal.
Yeah, but you beat them. Yeah, but at the time, Arsenal weren't looking as good as now. Let's not lie.
Yeah.
Oh, am I lying?
Yeah.
So you think Arsenal was the most informed team when you beat them?
No, but we beat Arsenal though.
Bruv, be real for a second.
I am.
Bruv, let's be honest. When you beat them, everyone was saying that you're getting the results, blah, 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 blah. Only, like, there were rivals saying you're not sustainable this, not sustainable that, but you were still getting results. So, yeah, it is what it is. Bro, listen, at the end of the day, that Arsenal game, we weren't good enough. Whatever. Fix up. By the way, we play Union Berlin tomorrow. If we get knocked out in that cup, I'm already one step away from this brother needing to be sacked.
What?
But that's if he doesn't win the Champions League.
So,
I'm not joking. My demand was fucking clear, bro. Double or sack.
Sorry,
Simple.
when's the Pokal Cup game?
Tomorrow. If we lose, he better do good enough in that Champions League, or I don't want him here anymore.
What was if he gets to the final?
And we lose? Not well, thank you, but bye-bye.
Okay, mad injury crisis.
I blame the board, but still deal with it. Bye-bye.
Bro said bye-bye. Harry Kane goes down injured tomorrow out for the season.
Again, why didn't we get a forward? But I don't give a fuck. Deal with what you have. Bye-bye. Bro, I'm telling you, you're not changing my mind.
Fucking man said bye-bye.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye. I want to fucking win trophies, brother. Standards, bro. Mentality.
Nah, these are fraud. That's a fraud mentality.
How is that fraud? Bro, no wonder you man are fucking losing. Look at where you are. Look where you are. Talking about fraud mentality. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Standards in the fucking floor, bro.
My standards aren't on the floor.
Yes, they are. So what? So it's like, okay, great. You're slot out now. How long did it fucking take you to get there?
Oh, fucking hell, Zeer.
Oh, fucking hell, Zeer. Yeah, fucking hell. Yeah, fucking hell, bro. Who do you think I am, bro? What do you think I am? So, yeah, it is what it is.
No, that's...
No, but listen, anyway, regardless, I think we will win the double. Yeah, but if we don't, bye-bye.
And who's the match against?
Union Berlin, the team we drew against, funny enough.
Ooh, we're about to have to do a hate-along. Oh, wait, no, we're playing.
Man said you need to do a hate... Bro, are you that desperate? Are you that desperate because your team is ass?
Do you know when you're not playing, as soon as it gets to the knockouts of the Champions League, like the Bundesliga, I know you're going to win it, so there's no point doing hate-alongs. But as soon as it gets to the knockouts of the Champions League, and if we're not playing at the same time, Bayern Munich hate-along, even if you're playing, I don't know, Sporting Lisbon.
Damn, you're that desperate.
I can't have you winning the Champions, bruv. Sorry. Top guy in that.
I wonder if it's because of me or because of somebody else.
Because you wouldn't shut the fuck up.
Me? I don't shut the fuck up.
No, because on Heavyweight Show, you'd be like, oh, guys, no, I want you to all clap for me, guard of honor. I'm
yeah. To be fair, I will tell you, man, to acknowledge me if that happens. 100%. I'm not even going to bullshit you there. But you know why, though? Because, we get heavily disrespected for the size of the club that we are,
Heavily disrespected?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we do, bro. Yes, we get hell, bro, only because we play in the Bundesliga. Like, at some point, yes, I am going to be shameless. I don't give a fuck.
I disagree, man.
Man disagrees. Disagree with what?
Your standards. Your standards are in the fucking bin.
Bro, yeah, because clearly I want to fucking win and you want to fucking lose. Oh, nice one.
I want to win.
Yeah, but you're one of those fans. I want to win. Backing the manager. fucking ugh, 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 fuck. The English mentality in the bin. Holy fuck. You're taking the piss. Bro, at least with me, yeah, I want to, bro. Even Gio's club wants to fucking win, bro.
Gio's club is shit. Who gives a fuck what Gio says? His club is crap. Who talks about Juventus?
I mean, his club. To be fair, his club is crap because his club made 7 finals and lost. To be fair,
They're a
but
dying breed, zebras. Juve's on the way out. Like Isaac says. Bye bye.
man said, oh, well, he brought up that joke. He may as well
More
look at the
crap.
back.
But the funniest thing is, not Zeer, Gio. More people are talking about my club because we're a bigger and better club than Juventus. Everyone knows you.
Yeah, but Juventus wins bare league titles, though. To be fair, like give them some credit.
Ronaldo made your club,
huh? Well, can I give you some information? G already knows this. You do realize some of the Ballon d'Or winners, not like it matters, but back in the day when they actually meant something, yeah, actually played for Juve, yeah. We're talking likes of Zidane, Platini, etc. Do you want to go there, bro? But Cristiano as well. Let's fuck it. Why not? But like that's when it was really meaningless. I'm talking when it was meaningful. You want to go there, bro? Cannavaro. Who do you have at Liverpool, buddy? Michael Owen. Well, on the basis that he beat Bayern in the Super Cup. That's about it.
Oh, allow it.
No, I'm not lying, though. If he didn't beat Bayern in that Super Cup, he ain't getting that award. Hey, listen, man. Don't disrespect Juventus like that, man. Don't disrespect the old lady.
I'm not being funny. I don't see you sticking up for my club, but you happily stick up for Gio's club.
Yeah, but I don't really hate Gio's club. I fucking despise your club after what you might do.
I'll stick up for you, Gio. Don't worry, Gio. We'll be happy clappers together. Don't worry, I'll stick up for your club as well.
Look at Reacts be salty that I back greatness. Bro, Italians, yeah, have standards. You man don't. By the way, I guarantee you right now, yeah, if there was no scandal bullshit going on, these men would actually be balling, bro. Yeah? They'd actually have more resources. With more resources, they'd ball the fuck out.
This is a disgrace what I'm hearing.
Man, this is a disgrace what I'm hearing. Gio, am I lying?
Yeah, man, this is disrespect.
This is not disrespect.
You've disrespected my club ever since I've fucking known you. Even on episode 1 when we did the first show, you disrespected me and dissed. Yeah, you've always had it in for my club.
Yeah, but you know why. It doesn't take much to know why.
Give Serie A clubs the money and we ball out, and we would ball out in the Champions League. Yeah, well, no, that's not going to happen, buddy, because people just look at your Serie A are homeless, mate. Like people just walk by and be like, "Listen,
say that in Italy, and you're getting beat the living shit out of."
Have you seen us say Serie A?
Yeah, I know. Hey, bro, these men were laughing at Francesco, or at least in the watch along 2 days ago, they were laughing at Francesco for robbing the fuck out of Lazio. So I know.
Who do you support, bro?
Who? Wait,
who does Yusuf support?
Barcelona.
Nah, Barca's all right, my guy. Don't worry, Barcelona.
Look at this guy.
You've got some proper ballers, my G.
Oh, here we fucking go.
Serie A's better than the Prem technically.
By the way, we will be hate watching Putalona's comebacks later.
No, to be fair, I need Barca to win that probably.
Why do you want Barca to?
Because I don't want Trent Alexander-Arnold to win a league title.
Oh my god. Here we fucking go again. Here we go again.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Give me a break. Give me a break.
Break from what?
From this shit. Are you hearing yourself?
No.
Yeah, of course you're not hearing yourself. God help you. I said, yeah, he is a putalona scum in disguise. Well, why am I
How?
not shocked?
What? Because I like Messi, etc.
No, you can like Messi without being a Barca fan.
I ain't about.
He's probably the greatest player of all time.
Don't call me a fucking Barcelona fan.
Well, say that to the fucker that's in the chat. Don't say that to me.
I know what you're on. And Gio, like, what should I next speak to you, you fraud? You know, Gio, we should start our. Flipping hell, man. All this chest. I can't act this.
Oh, Raj. Hey.
I'm gonna look to the left.
Oh, here we go. Here we go again. By looking left.
What?
Hey, wait for bro. I know why Gio is saying look at the left. Bro. Crazy. Now that, bro, to this day I don't get why, but whatever.
That's Gio. He made up the joke.
Well, I mean, listen, I'm not gonna say too much on it. We are live, but like, it's mad. But
It's mad. It's not. I didn't make it up. It was Gio.
I just said it's mad. Did I blame you? Actually, to be fair, yes, I do blame you by association. But
What?
that's here or there. uh, uh,
No, because
Look
I
at-
know you got your watch long, so I wanna do predictions
predictions for what?
for our two games because also we played twice until we next play you.
Interesting.
So we've got Sunderland tomorrow. Do you think Liverpool will win?
I think you're home, right?
Yep.
I'll give you benefit of the doubt and say draw.
Do you know we're not drawing a game this season? And then we've got Leeds away on Saturday.
Hmm?
We've got Leeds away on Saturday.
But if you don't beat Leeds, you're sad.
I will be sad. I think we beat Sunderland 2-1, and I think we beat Leeds 2-0. What's the two games you guys have got? So you got Cologne and
Union Berlin and Stuttgart. I'll be honest. I think we win Stuttgart, even though Stuttgart won't be easy. Yeah.
if
like
tomorrow is a draw, does it go to penalties or?
Extra time then pens.
I'm gonna say you're gonna beat them. I say 2-0 tomorrow. No, because it's a cup match. I'll go 2-1. And then Stuttgart 4-0.
You're going what?
Stuttgart 4-0.
Man said Stuttgart will win 4-0. You're
No,
crazy.
you will win 4-0.
Okay, thank God. I was because you said Stuttgart 4-0. I'm like, what the fuck is this guy on?
No.
But yeah, no, but I think Stuttgart will be tough, but we'll get the. I think Stuttgart will win. It could be a draw, but I'll say 3-2 win in the Stuttgart game. It won't be easy. The FB Pokal will probably win 2-1 or 3-1, depending on how the game goes. Because if it goes to extra time, I think they get burnt out and then we score 2.
Yeah.
Something like that.
No,
You know,
I hear you, man. Hopefully you lose because it would be nice, but yeah, I'm not gonna hold my breath. Leeds only lost to Man City in extra time. They can be that bad. The thing is with Leeds are either going to turn up against us or we should turn up and get a win. They had the chances to go 3-2 up as well, Leeds. Just didn't take the chances ultimately. And obviously, I think they've got Chelsea. They've got a tough run of fixtures. They've got Chelsea, Liverpool, Brentford, Palace, Sunderland, Liverpool again, Man United, Newcastle. I don't know where Leeds win a game, to be honest. So we should ultimately be beating them, but I guess we'll see. Bundesliga is a Scottish league. Leeds.
There you are.
Why is the blood money talking? Zia, you need to banter with me. I'm not British, and I don't know what that even means. This is a nightmare of the Premier League. Even lesser teams are still good teams, can beat the big dogs. Yeah, man, you don't get that in the Bundesliga, man.
By the way, I find it funny that this asshole is chatting bear shit. He's really trying, isn't he? Is he butthurt that that someone been crying lately, bro? Is he that
Who?
butthurt,
Are you on about Sam?
brother? No, he knows and you know as well, but I'm not gonna speak out too
Pull in the
much
private chat.
because he's been crying even when I'm in your chat reacts. It's funny, bro. Like he thinks I'm gonna get rattled like that, bro. No, listen, I know your games, Catalan. I know your games. That's why I'm not really falling for it too much. You know what I mean? But nice try though. Nice try though. Tell him I say hi. By the way, tell him I say hi. I'm not fucking stupid, by the way. So good luck with that one. Good luck with that one. But anyway, you can enjoy chatting shit while I actually talk over here. Um, so yeah, before we end it, reacts any final words because I do have to prepare for the Saudi national team game.
Um, no, I think we've gone through everything. I just hope this is the start of where no more cookings on the show. No doubt I'll be back, and no doubt, fucking Hannah, yeah, I see you from. We will be having words on WhatsApp, making my face, with all that.
Yeah, but he didn't do it this time.
Yeah, man, it's every week.
Yeah, but
1 week. 1 week. I pray, please. I need it to forget Bayern winning tomorrow. They need to lose to Stuttgart, and then Zia can finally have it. Please,
man wants me to have it, bro. You have no shame.
bro. You don't understand, man. I've not once been able to cook you.
Yeah, and long that may that continue.
You're not remaining undefeated, my brother.
I mean, hopefully you're wrong. I'm not saying that we will. I'm just saying we're still in it. Or is that a lie?
No. Do you say you're doing a Saudi watch along? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still setting it up as we speak.
Yeah, chat. We're gonna redirect him, man. Who have you got in this?
We play Oman.
4-0 win.
Are you saying this against me or with me? Like,
You'll win 4-0.
I don't think we're. I'm not gonna lie, we're ass.
Wait, what's this for, by the way? Is it a friendly or?
No. So basically, this is the Arab Cup. So all the Arab countries gather together to play this tournament. But the thing is, because there's AFCON, there's Morocco, the Algerias, the Egypt, etc. They didn't bring their main team.
So do you think you'll win it?
Hmm?
Do you think you'll win it?
To be honest, no. We should, but no, we won't because we'll find a way to be ass.
Yeah.
I'm just saying how it is. I feel like we'll find a way to be terrible. But hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. One
No,
second, bro. I'm just putting names for this stupid. I wish Hannah knew how to fucking read Arabic. I have to fucking read Arabic and fucking. You know what I mean? Bro. Thani. Okay. But yeah, man. I mean, listen, let's see how you do against Sunderland. Let's see how. I mean, listen, we better beat. What's his name? We better beat Union Berlin because we didn't win last time. To be honest, but last time though, one thing I will say, and again, it is on company, but we didn't rotate. You know what I mean? We didn't really rotate like that. So it was like one of those ones. Is like even though I criticize him, it's like there's a bit of a leeway, Here it's like There's not really much leeway. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Because if we lose in this cup, that's already not a good look. Because, bro, by the way, I don't think you know this, React. We haven't won this cup in like 5 years. Did you know that?
Wow. No,
No, we haven't won it in 5 years.
I did not know
Since
that.
we won the treble, we've not won this. That's why I'm like hella strict about this thing.
No, I didn't know that, man. But now I've set up the team sheet. I'm doing a watch along tonight. I'm doing Fulham versus Man City hate along. Don't know what I'm hating on, but no, I'm doing a hate along for that.
By the way, I'm gonna tell you the difference between me and the guy you support. I actually put work on myself. Does he? Nice one, motherfucker. Nice one. Bro, hey, listen. You can try this shit with me. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Worry about yourself and worry about the guy you like. May as well kiss his ass while you're at it. Anyway, we're gonna end this stream now.
Set these likes up, man. How many likes you on Zeer?
How many are we on? I mean, I'm on 9. We should be realistically getting more, but whatever.
Bob that mentality. Chat, slap the likes on his stream. Get him to 20 likes because I know people always watch streams on the playback. 15 to 20 likes, and chat, I'm 3 likes away from 30. So big up to everybody. And yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna end it here. Any final words before we end it? Because I do have to go to the Saudi watch along. I already prepared.
No, I've saved my words. I'm gonna just not make any rash predictions as of now. I'm just gonna let my team hopefully do the business tomorrow.
Anyway, yeah, guys, slap the like, subscribe, press alarm bells, go check socials, and hopefully you're good wherever you are. You know what? I'm not gonna be mean to you, Reacts, this time around. You know, because you actually got to win for once in your life. You know, so I'll give you a nice clip at the end. Take care. See you guys.
I said, give me a hell